In less than an hour, President Trump is participating in a ceremonial swearing in of Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. As Trump and his GOP celebrate the victory, the nation's top Democrats, well, they're urging supporters to quote, make Republicans pay the price for Brett Kavanaugh. Here now to discuss, Carrie Severino. She's a former clerk for Justice Thomas, also current Judicial Crisis Network Chief Counsel. Carrie, let's talk about Justice Kavanaugh. He started hiring some folks today. He's putting his team together, and there's a lot of speculation on what kind of a justice he will be.
Yeah, I mean, he had to have provisional clerks hired just to get ready because he starts hearing cases on Tuesday, tomorrow. So it's getting a lot up to speed. So he already had his clerks kind of waiting in the wings, ready to go. And this is going to be the first time in history that any Supreme Court justice has all 4 female clerks. That'll be exciting to see. Even someone like Justice Ginsburg has not done that before. So that's really in keeping with his pattern. He feels very strongly about encouraging women and minorities to get into clerking, and it's a good leg up in the legal field. So he's putting his money where his mouth is, per se.
Carrie, you spent time with Justice Thomas. Some speculation, some people thinking out loud, maybe the process, maybe as grueling and as vitriolic as this process was, that something could have occurred within Brett Kavanaugh that it could actually influence his decisions from here on out. Is there any chance of that?
Look, he's someone who has been on the bench for 12 years. He's already hit his stride, really. I don't think you're going to see this affect him, and that's great news because when you look at his 300-plus opinions so far, it's a very reasoned, careful jurisprudence. He's very clear about sticking with the original understanding of the Constitution, sticking with the text of the laws, trying his very hardest not to let politics get in there and be very even-handed. That's why you had people like Obama's Solicitor General Don Verrilli stepping out and saying he'd be great on the court. Lisa Blatt, a liberal feminist, the woman who's argued the most cases before the Supreme Court, she testified for him. Akhil Amar, a Yale law professor as well. So all of these are people who really respect his judicial approach. It'll be the same going forward, very even-handed, but connected to the text of the law.
Real quick, Harry, the 5-4 looks like the balance of the court. A lot of people are concerned, the politicization of the Supreme Court. Do you see it that way?
I think it's people who are trying to make a pitch to say, oh, no, I want the court to shift back to the left more. Look, guys, we have someone here who's going to follow the Constitution and the law. If that means it's a law that's a liberal law, he'll apply the text of that just like a conservative law. But I don't think he's going to be susceptible to those arguments. What will help the integrity of the court the most is someone who's faithful to that oath that he took on Saturday and that he's taking again tonight at the White House. I'm excited. I'm going to be heading to there shortly to watch that. If he's faithful to that oath to the Constitution, that's the best recipe for depoliticizing the court.
Thank you very much, Carrie. We, by the way, appreciate you helping us with this throughout the entire saga.
Thanks.
We appreciate it. Thanks.